So welcome to another episode of Unsexed Season 2. We are here. We are in the presence of two amazing women that I know. Unsexed.
This episode is brought to you by Jack's Cleaning Services, LLC. With over 12 years of service and an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, there's no job too big or too small for Jack's Cleaning Services. Located in New London and servicing all of southeastern Connecticut, Jack's Cleaning offers a variety of services. From office buildings and restaurants to homes and apartments, Jack's Cleaning Services is the right choice for all your cleaning services. They even offer a COVID-19 deep cleaning and sanitation service. People, springtime is here, and it's time to schedule that deep cleaning service you've been meaning to do. Contact Jack's Cleaning Services, LLC at 860-303-6700. That's 860-303-6700. Or visit them on the web at www.jackscleaningservicellc.com. That's Jack's Cleaning Services, LLC, a female-owned and operated business.
I love you guys to pieces. So this is one of my photographers, Bree, who comes with the tea. Bree's got so much to offer and to just
not sponsored.
Not sponsored, no. But if you want to, I mean, feel free. You know, hop right in. By all means, we're accepting applications at this time. But so I have my photographer Bree here. For those of you who have seen like the cover photos and those three little that come up at the beginning, the amazing Bree. This is her artistry and her craft, and you're more than a photographer to me. Like, you're an amazing friend and a visionary. Like, you are a creative visionary. You bring things to life, and it's like, oh my God, how did she do that?
I love her imagination.
You capture the shit that we only dream about. Like, I'm sitting in the mirror like after the shower, and I'm like, and then you captured it, and I was like, oh my God, she did it. Like, she caught the shower. Like, you guys know, we as women, like, we're always like checking out our bodies and stuff. We're in the bathroom, and like, you know, you try to take like those, it could just be me, and that's fine. But those
No,
like sexy pictures in the mirror where you're like, oh.
And then I wish someone else could take it for me, but I'm the one
Yeah,
taking it.
but how come nobody else can capture these fucking angles? I'm only here. I can only go but this so far. You know what I mean?
True.
And then, if you guys were tuning in on season 1, you remember my best friend, my heart, my right hand, the yin to my yang, Miss Leisha, back in the building here to drop some gems and a bunch of other bullshit, because that's what we do.
Hi, y'all.
Hey.
Tell your daddy.
Daddy. So, yo, did you guys peep the bullshit that I put all over Facebook? I feel like I've gone so hard between seasons and, like, upping the ante on Facebook.
There's one I saw in the car.
What did you see in the car? You can even just say some of the comments, and I'll tell you which post it was. I've been
I
with
don't
the
even remember.
shit.
It was really recent. It was I commented.
Well, when you did the chain thing, so
Yeah.
I was talking about how women, we really sincerely, like, gentlemen, from the bottom of our hearts, we appreciate the moans, the groans, and the sounds.
Yes,
Don't be sending me videos unmuted. Not unmuted, muted.
muted, yeah.
Muted.
I don't
do
like
that.
that. I don't
Don't
like
do that.
No, I want to
Let
hear
it
that.
out.
Where'd that go?
Stop holding that shit.
Yeah, you don't want to have sex with a girl who's a mute either. Like, no, tell me I'm doing something right. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So that was a very, very genuine post. But I had a dude who was like coming from my throat today. So I put up a baited post. And as much as I talk shit on my Facebook about baited posts, if you don't follow me on Facebook, it's Mar space Cella. MAR space CELA. Follow me on Facebook. I'm transitioning, though, over to the Unsexed page where I put more inappropriate content over there and trying to, like, really gain followers. But thank you to the I have over 1,100 followers now on my Unsexed page. So thank you so much to all of you guys. Like, I love you, and thank you for supporting.
Let's get us to 69. Yeah.
Hey.
I love, see, this is what happens with friend support. She's like 6,900.
Yes.
100. Let's go.
No.
69,000. Okay,
69
yeah.
double
Yeah.
zero.
Let's not super.
You see, my friends have like such high. You guys have high hopes for me. I love you guys for that.
High
Thank you.
hopes.
Thank you for that. I
High
love you guys.
hopes.
I love you guys.
We love you too.
So, have you ever had like been in bed with a guy who's a mute?
Yeah, it's boring.
How many bodies do I have?
No, we don't talk about
We
bodies.
don't talk about
We are not talking about
We do
bodies.
not
ladies and
talk
gentlemen.
about
No.
bodies.
Out of X amount, a lot.
Okay. So out of the X amount, what percentage would you give were mutes?
95.
What? That's a problem.
That's so disrespectful. First of all, I feel like it's
know.
disrespectful.
No, actually, no, I'm lying. No, I'm exaggerating. I'm gonna give it out of 100%.
Mm-hmm.
We're mutes.
Yeah.
Oh, 45.
45% were mutes.
45.
Fellas, you gotta
Like,
up
you
it.
know-
Like you
you
gotta
know,
up that ante.
like-
Like I can't. No.
What's your
They're the
favorite
guys-
quote though? One of my favorite quotes is "Oh fuck." Because it lets me know.
So I was like, bitch, how do we get over
I know I'm doing my job right. Like, I'm doing my shit right. Like,
I
oh
was like,
fuck, wait a minute.
Quotes? Like quotes?
You know,
like you mean like?
Cut the cameras right now. I gotta go. I'll be back in 15. Okay.
So wait, hold on. One of my favorite quotes. I love hearing a man like moan, "Oh shit!" Like to me, that is so appealing. Is that "Oh shit, oh shit"? I mean, all time favorite is "I'm about to come" because
Of course.
you decide what you want to do with that. You want to hop on it? Do you want to hop off it? What do you want to do with that? Like
Take
there's so
his
many
soul
different
from
things.
his body
I
type
have
shit.
a lot.
Soul snatchers,
Soul
cheers to the soul
snatchers.
snatchers. Cheers to the soul snatchers. Listen,
Okay.
listen, that is like my favorite thing to do is like, especially like the morning after when like you recapping it. So like for me, like I always like to recap the next morning. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I
Talk
don't
a
go
little
to
shit and all
bed.
that.
I can't stop thinking.
I have to go, like, let me sleep for
I
at least like
can't
2-3
go to
hours.
sleep.
So
Recharge real
I
quick.
go to bed and then like wake up in the morning, whatever. And like, so for example, like, my toy buddy, you know, my buddy who loves to experiment with all kinds of toys and stuff with me. You know who you are. Thank you. He like we always recap the next day. And there was like one night, like, so we get it on like in the middle of the night. Like I'm sleep, he's sleep, and it's like we've
then
been
it's a
sleep,
little-
like we fell
it's
asleep.
this.
No, girl, that dick poke in the back, yes,
Okay.
yes. So we'll fall asleep at like 11, 12 o'clock after
3
we go
a.m.
like 1,
3
2,
a.m.
3 rounds, and 3, 4, even 5 o'clock in the morning we wake up and it's
Go
like
time.
clockwork.
Showtime.
It's like the
again.
restart button. Restart.
Yeah, and sometimes it's just like, yo, I wake up to a little booty rub and
I'm up.
you know what time
I'm
it is,
up.
Daddy. You know what time it is.
You're like that cat that got his ass poking out.
Go on, slide it in. You know what you're doing. Go on, slide it in. Just slide this shit right in from the back. Like,
don't have to
I
ask.
love that shit, though. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing better than because I feel like any other time, anybody else wakes you up in the middle of the night. What?
Yeah, no, dead ass.
You wake
if
up
it
in
ain't
the
dick
middle of the
waking
night
me up,
from
I'm not
that,
waking
you
me up. And my thing is, if it's not dick waking me up, or my children,
Then what
don't wake me up.
Why are you in my bed?
The fuck? If
But
it
I
ain't a
hate that shit.
fire,
Bed.
No, because I'll
Don't
get
wake me
like,
up.
so I had a dude who was in my DMs like a week ago. And like, you know, I like to like be candid with people and just, you know, like just, I'll give you like a little bit of simple conversation, you know, like, you know, boo, love the show. I just got done watching your first season. It was dope. And I'm like, oh, thank you so much. You know what I mean? And then I always get the follow up. I'm like, wait for it. So here is the, so are you single? Where are you from? In New York. And I'm like, yeah, New York. Yep. And some people I'll tell them like what my real deal is. And then other people I'm just like, oh yeah, New York, Delaware, Maryland. I'm from everywhere else but where I'm from.
Yeah,
Like,
basically.
Yeah. Because that stalker behavior shit, enough.
Yeah.
Enough. Like, come on. Come on.
I have a lot of stalker stories.
We can
We'll
talk about
talk about
stalkers.
it.
We can
We'll
definitely
I just
talk
hate
about
when dudes
stalkers.
be in your inbox not talking about nothing. Like
Like, why
y'all
you
gotta
here?
bring better game.
Why
Like
you
the
here?
whole like small talk.
You want to talk about
I can't do it.
Last
I
night-
can't do
last
it.
night I
Like
have not talked to this guy in months. We didn't even like have a conversation, and he goes, "So are you still single?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but I don't got time. I don't have time for
Right.
that." And then he was like, "Oh, I just want to see if the guts were still open." I was like, "Hey, yo, like, first of all,
Are the guts still open?
first of all,
Are the guts still open?
not for you. Other people, yes. You, no." And I was like, "I'm worth more than that." And he's like, "Oh yeah, like I know, trust me, I know."
I respect
He goes,
you.
He goes, "But it made you laugh, right?" I'm like,
No, actually, I gave you side eye and looked at my picture like, what the fuck? Like, ew.
Ick. ICK, all caps, exclamation point. Ick. No.
Period.
No.
Period. What
No.
she said. Period. I can't stand that shit. Small talk is like the epitome of
I'm
like
wasting my
make
time.
my skin crawl.
This is what I do.
What's up, beautiful? How you doing?
Swipe.
And then you go on the
Swipe.
profile and they're married.
So I don't get a lot of
Swipe.
married dudes, and I'll keep it funky. I don't get the married dudes, and I don't get like I get a lot of single men, because you know nowadays it's like common trend to not post your fucking girlfriend or your wife. But like I get a lot of single men in my inbox all the time. I want to take you out. I want to get to know you. Blah blah blah. The classic like turn off line for me is, "Can we be friends?"
No.
What in the
I got enough
awkward ass
friends,
fuck
bruh.
is that? Can we be friends? I have lots of friends. I don't need another one.
We really
But then I'm
don't.
like, that sounds rude. Oh well. Oh well. But like, no, I don't want to be your friend. Like, and I've never had a friendship, a genuine friendship that's ever started with, "Can we be friends?" Well, unless I said that, because for me, like you guys know, my drunk self, I'll be like, "Oh my god, bitch, we're gonna be
Yeah,
friends.
we're gonna be besties."
We're gonna be friends."
And then I
But
wake
that's
up-
usually in person,
No,
That's
not
different.
like
It's
in
not-
the messenger.
But then
It
I
is
wake
weird.
up.
It's
I
weird.
wake up in the morning and I'm like, I have this girl like, "Oh, hope you had a good night." Random number. I'm like, I don't remember this. I don't remember
Who
this.
did? Can you send me a picture of
No,
yourself?
Dad, I just honestly, I'm like, yeah, you too, and then that's it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't
I know
what
we
to
were
say after
besties
that.
last night, but I really don't remember.
Yeah,
I
we
don't.
we must have had a good time because I don't remember.
You know how many times
shit.
I've went back to the bar and they're like, "Oh my God, Bree," and I'm like, "Hi."
Hey.
And they're like, "You don't remember me?" And I'm like, "Of course I do." Like,
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
what bar do we meet at? It's always a bar. Always a bar. I just assume it's just a bar. Always.
I'm really good, and I mean, at least you'll attest to this. I'm very, very good for, "Hey Mars, how are you?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm good. How are you? How's the family? Everybody good? Everybody good? What you been up to?" And they'll walk away, you know, after a few minutes of conversation and
And that's
catching up, and then she's like, "Who's that?" I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
have no idea.
I don't
Yeah,
know. Who
it
this
happens
man
more
is.
than you think.
I don't know
Yeah.
who this man is.
Yeah. It's dope though, cause like I'll go to like, so like now, like after season 1 aired, I'll go to like bars. I was in the post office, and I have people.
Oh, God,
who,
that was funny.
Yeah, that was hilarious. I'll have people who will like, you know, just, "Hey, oh I know you," and I'm like, "Hey," and they're like, "Yo, I seen your show, like it's dope, blah blah blah," and I was like, "Yo, it's fire, like thank you so much for supporting and blah 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 blah." But it's like it's cool to get like that kind of recognition because like it's hard work what goes into here. Shout out to Connor and Yanitza, I love you guys.
We
so
love
much.
you.
But it's Chris,
Of course.
Let me ask
Chris,
you.
Tucker, Ryan, I love you guys. But it's a dope vibe. Like when you go out and you're like, oh shit, like okay, so there's like something that's people are actually getting something from. This,
Yeah.
you know what
So
I mean?
let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
I have two sides because I like have my own business, but like I can't go anywhere without someone like, "Oh my god, da, 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 like I've seen this." It's like at the same time like I love it, but at the same time I'm like I like don't know you and it scares me because you know who I am. Do you get like?
I
that
do.
sometimes?
So no, you know what? So and so like really serious moment for a second. Last summer I was
that was
out
scary.
with my girl Nee, and we were out at a bar hanging out. 3 guys walk in, and she knew them. I didn't know any of them. One dude stops and he's like, "What's up, Marcy?"
Marcy.
Yeah, he didn't even say Marcella.
Yeah,
like he went
like-
into like you know me like
Straight
that.
nickname.
I was like, "What's up?" I had no idea who this man was, but he had that kind of cocky stance that was almost like, "You should know who I am." I don't fucking know you. I don't know you. We were just in New York last weekend, and there was a dude who was like, "Let me run through my resume real quick. I'm this one's cousins, and I'm that one's cousin, and that's my uncle, and blah blah blah." It just so happened I ended up knowing one of his uncles. Bimmy, who's on fucking Hulu, but I'm like, okay, my God, like, you don't have to run through your whole resume for me. Like, if you're cool people, you're cool people. I don't need your resume. Like,
Yeah.
we're not even, we are talking business, but I just don't need that whole resume. Like, who are you as a person? I'm more concerned with that. But either way, so the dudes ended up kind of sitting for a second. They ended up kind of going their own way. She and I had another drink. We leave, and long story short, these dudes, one of them, and it was one I didn't know at all, like at all, never seen the dude, never met him a day in my life, was screaming my name in the middle of the street and then walking up to people like, "Have you
scary.
seen my girlfriend, Marcy? Have you seen my girlfriend?" Like dead serious, "Have you seen my girlfriend?" So I ended up popping into my girlfriend's bar, and I'm in there, I'm talking to my people or whatever. It's like past closing time, and I'm just sitting here chopping it up, and they're like, yo, my boy comes in and he's like, yo, some dude's outside, and he's like screaming your name and asking everybody like, have you seen my girlfriend? Have you seen my girlfriend? And like, yo, dude's out there describing you. And I was like, what does he look like? I was like, who the fuck? Like, first of all, I'm single. Yeah. I've been single for almost 4 years. Holla. But like nobody's, I'm not claiming nobody. Nobody's out here claiming me. Like, we're not doing that. And he was just like, yo, dude looks like this and this, and he's got glasses on. And I was like, that's the dude from the bar. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yo, he's out there. Like, I was like, yo, are you fucking with me right now? He was like, no, Mars. Like, a dude's legit out there, like, asking people, have you seen my girlfriend? I can't find my girlfriend. Have you seen my girlfriend? I can't find my girlfriend. So I was like sitting down and I stood up. The dude ends up walking into the bar. And he sees me, and my initial reaction, I was like, duck, bitch. So I ducked down, and I just looked at my boys, and I was like, Slim, RJ, get him out of here. I was like, I don't fucking know him. And I looked at my best friend, Slim, and I was like, you're walking me to my car. We're not doing this. I was like, I don't know him. And for me, it was just one of those moments where I was like, okay, so you know the kind of stuff that you talk about, and you know that you're going to attract some pretty off-color individuals. So now it's all about being safe. So I just want you guys to know that I walk with a taser. And anything else that I decide I'm going to have on me. You can use that to your discretion. You can go ahead and use your creativity if you want to, but just know I've always got something on me and have a lot of friends in a lot of places.
Well, I took my gun permit class in 2 weeks.
Go ahead.
So I'll have my gun permit and I'll be able to carry. So, I mean, if I'm with you, I wish they would.
She's my bodyguard.
I wish they would. You know?
It's crazy. Like, when I used to go, I don't really go to the bars no more, but when I do, there's always somebody watching.
It's
for
creepy.
Me. No,
but
not
I feel
even
like
the creepy way, but like those people that are like, if someone fucks with you, let me know.
Right.
And that's it.
Yeah.
And so I make it a point to always go to places like that now, where like I know like I've got that backing, and I know like I'm not gonna have to walk to my car by myself, and I've always got somebody. So there's always somebody in my corner who's like, no, I've got you. But I feel like as women, that's so important. Like, people don't know because I don't necessarily advertise it, but I've been sexually assaulted 3 times in my life. Real shit. Had to go to therapy to like process it and get through it, because it's very, very real. And when you go out into public spaces, and I definitely consider myself to be, you know, a warrior kind of, you know, survivor, because I still go out in public places even after these things have happened, where I'm around strangers. But when things like that happen to you, you always want to be vigilant. You always want to make sure that you've got somebody in your corner that's going to be there to know, like, all right, like you go ahead and have fun, but I've got you. When I went down to that swingers club last summer in DC, I had my boy with me who works for the Department of Defense. And he's definitely licensed to carry and kill. And I told him, I was like, you know, I want to do this, but I'm not, you know, I'm not versed in it. I don't know anything about it. And I've got some underlying things. So it was really interesting, because I don't think I even talked about this on the show, but as I have one of the times that I was sexually assaulted was in Baltimore City when I lived down there.
With your grandma?
Yeah, when I lived down there in 2010, I was sexually assaulted down there, and the perpetrator was never caught. Like, I didn't even file a police report. And so I had some trauma in that area. And as him and I were coming up to the club, when I saw like we're outside of DC, we're now headed back into the outskirts of Baltimore, I was like having a real anxiety attack. Like, I was crying, and I was like, I don't, and he was like, you tell me right now. He was like, we'll turn around and we'll go. No, like, we're gonna go back home. Let me know what you want to do. And I was like, no, I'm gonna go. I was like, I've got you. I'm gonna go. So I like literally had to like process and talk myself through it, and then ground myself. Trigger. But it was definitely triggering. You know, once you see Ellicott City and you're like, oh shit, I'm like 20 minutes from my old house, and you're, oh shit. And so it was definitely triggering for me. But you know, at that moment, it was literally me realizing like, okay, rational versus irrational thoughts. And how am I going to process this right now to say, are you in a safe place? Are you in a safe space? Will you be in a safe space? And who are you with? Do you have protection? I had the protection with me to know that nothing was going to happen. Like, not for nothing, but he's fucking huge. Like, no, that's not the black man that you want to fuck with. You know what I mean? But I also think that that's part of the reason why I'm so attracted to, you know, really big, burly men.
Big burly.
Especially, and I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like chocolate's everything. So, you know, big black chocolate men, because I know at the end of the day, like your rage is going to protect me. Anybody comes near me, anybody comes and touches me, like you're gonna be there, you're gonna protect me. And it's a real fear that I have.
As black men should, though. You know what I mean? I feel like, especially, you know, for us black women, because we have it just as hard as they do. You know what I mean? So I feel like that should be second nature. You know what I mean? For them.
You protect that queen.
Yeah.
Protect that queen. Absolutely. Absolutely. So I got like a little bit of knowledge that I wanted to drop on you guys. So I stumbled upon this this article yesterday. Do you guys know the foundation of Kellogg's cereal?
No.
Kind of.
What you know? What you think you know?
Well, you know I don't eat that shit. But
She said step 1.
I mean, I don't really eat certain things just because.
No, I'm talking about the foundation of Kellogg's cereal. It was founded by Dr. John Kellogg in the
so no, I didn't know that.
1800s. Okay, in the 1800s. Dr. John Kellogg believed that people should be pure, and that meant eating right and really being very, very clean. So you're not going to engage in anything sexual at all. That man fostered over 45 children with his wife, but never once consummated his marriage, meaning this man was married. Fostered over 45 children, never had his own biological children, and never got married. Never had sex within his marriage because he believed that sex was unclean. His belief was that you should chain teenage boys to the bed and circumcise them, and you should pour some kind of acid, and I forget, carbolic acid. You should pour carbolic acid on the clitorises of females, and that was to deter them from engaging in sexual behaviors and urges. Further, the foundation and the origin of cornflakes was meant to deter people from masturbation. That's your Snapple fact for the day.
I don't eat no Kellogg's.
It's just weird. I just feel like.
But isn't that so strange? Like, this is really how it came.
No, I get what you're saying, but it's like when you look at, because Kellogg's brand is one brand that I don't eat. Just because if you compare, you know, they have a lot of different kinds of cereals.
Yeah, of course.
But if you compare the U.S. based version against the European based version, there's so many preservatives in the U.S. version compared to the European version. So it's like, and I get the whole unclean thing, what you're saying, but I'm just like, well, today it's kind of contradictory.
Well, now it's not even pure. I hear you. Yeah. I hear you.
It's like, have you ever read the back of that shit? Like,
like, I know, like, the general, statement is, if there are ingredients that you can't pronounce, you shouldn't eat it. You shouldn't eat it.
Basically.
I haven't. I mean, is Special K Kellogg's?
I'm not sure.
Post. It's either Post or Kellogg's. I don't
Post
know.
Or Kellogg's.
That's the only. Honestly, that's the only cereal I really eat is like the Special K Red Berries or any of their versions, and I like Cheerios.
I'm not gonna lie. I believe they make, and I'm pretty sure it's Kellogg's, Apple Jacks.
Yay.
Probably.
And Frosted Flakes. I'm not gonna lie. Those are but I don't eat them as much just because I know the shit that's in them.
Honeycombs?
Honeycombs are bomb.
Oh my god!
As long as you didn't say, what's the one with the frog on the front? It's the green box with the frog.
The crisp, the smacks.
Oh, they smell so bad to me. Oh my god, Smacks is the worst cereal ever.
When I was kids, I liked it.
You know what?
Smacks,
Smacks, and wheat, like any of the wheat things. Like, I don't do like any kind of wheat cereal. Wheaties are like atrocious.
My kids love the Wheaties for whatever
so
reason.
It's like chewing hay. I can't.
My kids like it. I don't know why.
Are you talking about those like little coffee bean looking ones?
No, they're like little
That's
squares. That's the
like
Smacks.
those.
Yeah, those are Smacks.
She's a weirdo.
I liked them when I was a kid, not now.
I don't care. And I'm gonna embrace it.
They smell weird, and they taste even worse. That's like the worst cereal on the planet. To be like Smacks, I'll never. They don't smack.
Fruity Pebbles.
My kids hate me because I only buy the cereal that I can pronounce.
Fruity Pebbles and fucking Frosted Flakes are terrible because you know why? So listen, look, the flavor's there. I'll give you that. The flavor's there, but they get soggy in a matter of like 6
No, you gotta eat it
minutes
fast.
and 40 seconds.
That's why it's meant for the munchies. If you have the munchies,
I'm not doing that. Let me eat my cereal.
When you have the munchies, you're gonna eat that shit fast.
Even when I was smoking on a regular, I'm gonna
scarf that shit down.
I want warm brownies and
Pebbles.
milk. I want warm brownies and milk if I'm high.
All that.
You gotta eat Pebbles quick too.
Do you remember the straws?
Because it gets soggy.
Do you remember like the straws?
The cereal straws?
Yeah.
I do. Yo, have you
Wait,
ever
the
eaten
cereal
Pocky?
straws?
Have you ever
kidding
eaten
me right
Pocky?
now?
Bree, have you ever eaten Pocky?
No.
Oh my God. So, okay, next time you go to the gas station,
Okay.
see if they have Pocky. There are these little cookie straws, right? They're like vanilla wafer cookie
I know what you're
straws.
talking about.
And they're dipped.
Are they in a
Yo, the strawberry ones?
I know
Oh
what you're
my
talking about.
God.
Okay, no.
Strawberry Pocky hits.
What is it? Wafers?
Wafer. I don't know if it's, no, I think it's just like
no,
a
but
cookie
I'm talking
thing.
about like the square rectangle ones, like the.
Oh, bitch, you talking about the sugar
vanilla-
wafers. Yeah,
Yeah.
yo, the strawberry ones from Goya Snack.
Yes. I only eat the strawberry ones. I'll get the pack of 3, but it's just the
So I'm
strawberry.
gonna tell you
That's
guys
it.
real quick. So look, Valentine's Day, I hate Valentine's
So do
Day.
I.
It's in the
So do
past, and
I.
I fucking hate
Hate it.
Whether
So do I.
any year I've been in a relationship,
why are you
not
only
in a
celebrating you one
relationship.
day of the year?
I'm not. I just don't like it, and
Same.
I think part of it is because I'm an empath. So I always feel like even if I'm in a relationship and I'm like, I love you 365. But
I like
I don't
that.
like the fact that it's like for single people, it's literally a day of just dragging ass and feeling like a bag of shit. Like, yeah, nobody loves me today. So my dad ended up buying me some chocolates, and I just hugged him, and I was like, my dad loves me.
So
I don't
funny.
know, the man loves me. My dad does, and he's like started cracking up laughing, and I was like, thanks, Daddy. So my dad bought me some chocolates. My mom shared her Ferrero Rocher with me because she knows like
I
my
love
favorite candy
those.
ever. But then I did end up making plans with like the unboyfriend. We'll just call him unboyfriend.
Unboyfriend.
We'll call him unboyfriend. I ended up making plans with unboyfriend. Ended up going there, and I had told him, I was like, so I don't have a Valentine, and I hate this fucking day. So you want to exchange snacks?
What?
She's a fat kid at heart.
I was like,
y'all.
you want to just exchange snacks? And he was like, well, you know I love snacks. I was like, well, you know I do too. He was like, yes, I do. So I was like, bet. So it's
what
a date.
snacks did you
So it's a
guys
date. So I ended up going to a couple stores. So first of all, like
How old were you?
I rated, huh?
How old are you?
This was maybe like 3 days ago. It's fine.
I'm like, I don't know
kid.
what side it's supposed to be. I'm like picturing middle school snacks, and I'm picturing like adult you. Like,
But that's what we did.
Yeah.
No, so we did. I did middle school snacks. So like
That's
I
a
ended up.
great
So I went
idea.
to. So I ended up like first of all like at my mom's, they've just got a ridiculous amount of snacks, and then like there's certain things that the kids don't eat, and I was like, well, I eat that and he eats that. So my mom's like, oh, well, do you want some of this? And we'll eat that. He's a fucking junk food junkie, man. I think he's a junk food junkie. So I'm like throwing a whole bunch of snacks in there, and then I had like a bag of popcorn. I took some of the Ferrero Rochers and threw them in there too.
He's the reason I bought candy on your birthday. Because you know I don't eat candy. Yeah.
You giving up too much
Don't
information.
I am.
Mm.
Damn.
You giving up too much information.
Well, yeah, I had candy.
Come on, bro.
I'm sorry. I
Bro,
love you.
edit that out.
That is sweet.
wait, hold up, real quick.
There's a group of us.
Real quick. Ready?
Huh.
Bathroom. I'm sorry. Like,
Okay.
Pause real quick. Do like our like where we're.
I can't do this. They're not gonna edit it out. It's so fucking organic. No, wait, no, you can't go anywhere. No, you can't go anywhere.
Do you want me to go right here? 'Cause
No,
I
don't.
will.
No, but there's no bathroom breaks. Like you just have to sit here
Oh
and
my
literally
god, no,
just
I'm
have
telling
it.
you right now,
Really?
Marcel.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that.
Oh my god. I thought I had a bad bladder. She got me
God.
beat.
Bad.
Oh my, you're the worst guest
Wait,
ever. Not ever.
Wait till you have kids, bro.
No,
No, I'm
ever.
not having children, but I'm telling you right now, he gave me the thumbs up.
I was gonna say,
Where did you cut it though? Because that
You
shit was
got
so
me
funny.
beat, bro.
Go pee right now. Bree,
I
we
have
do
a
not
weak
ever
bladder,
stop
too.
filming. Go to the fucking bathroom.
She got me beat because you know I got a weak bladder.
Does this bathroom work?
Yes.
It does.
Okay.
I really gave that up. You think so? You think they'll know who I'm talking about?
Nigga, you said my birthday. They're gonna look through who. Oh, look at that picture of her and Mo. Yes, bitch. No,
Damn,
you
I'm
giving up a lot of
sorry.
information, nigga.
Well, it's
Come
not-
on, yo.
Well, the worst person already knows, the baby mom. So who the fuck cares?
I care.
Fuck.
No, I care.
But yeah, I don't eat candy, and he had that whole fucking thing of candy that night. Bitch, I bought 2 things.
I
of
know.
Rice
That's
flavors.
the shit that we went in and we got. Them.
He's a bad fucking influence.
He's the worst.
I was like, you know what? Actually, he put me onto them Smurfs. Them shits are good.
I know. I
Those
picked
shits are
them
banging.
up. I picked them up when we went in the store.
Ugh.
Why Uncle Wayman don't want to look at my shit?
Was it his birthday today or yesterday?
Where do we cut
It was his birthday, wasn't it?
Where do we cut it?
I don't know. I know it was here at some point.
First and last one, that's all. So let me hit this real quick before we hit record. Let's go.
Alright, you ready?
Yep.
I was ready.
Alright, let's start in 3, 2, 1, bam. Middle cam.
I don't want anybody getting ideas. We will never pause again for anybody.
I don't know what you're talking about right now.
You should feel special right now.
You're whatever. Whatever. So, okay. So we were talking about, I don't even know what the hell we were talking about.
Doesn't matter. New
Snacks.
topic.
We were talking about snacks.
Snacks. So I'm classic for, okay, let's eat a snack after we get done sexing and everybody's come in the party and we're just gonna, let's have some snacks.
Yeah.
You know, let's have some snacks. So I had popcorn, chips, chocolates, fruit
Skittles?
snacks. No, we do peanut M&Ms.
What
Peanut
kind of
butter, peanut butter
chocolate?
M&Ms.
Okay.
I had the Ferrero Rocher.
Whipped
Those are
cream?
one of my favorites.
Yeah, girl, that hazelnut.
Whipped cream?
No, because whipped cream can get really, really messy, and you're not putting that on my lady bits.
What are the ones that are called with
You
the
get
cherries in
infections.
it? Chocolate, and then you get
They're
the
disgusting.
cherry.
I don't know.
You
I call
those?
them disgusting. I
Oh,
call
I
them
love
disgusting.
those.
If you're gonna give me fruit that are dipped in chocolate, get me an edible arrangement. That way, it's fresh fruit with chocolate. I can
Sure.
deal with that. But those cordial cherries is what you're talking about. I
love
can't do the
those.
cordial cherries. I think they're disgusting.
Really?
Ugh, they're so bad. I don't like maraschino cherries though.
So you don't like the ones in the drinks, like when they put the cherry in the
No, get that shit out of my cup.
Oh well, give me your
Shirley,
cherries.
like a Shirley
Okay.
Temple?
I've heard that before.
Give me your cherries.
I've heard that before. Now.
Let me pop it.
No, you ain't none of
Oh
that.
my god, I don't want to like change the topic.
Let's go.
Okay. I don't know if you ever talked about this before, but like my virginity story is
Virginity story.
like losing
How
my
did you lose
virginity.
your virginity?
Okay, ready?
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
So my first like real boyfriend, I was like 15. We were in his house like downstairs, and I waited a long time, 6 months. Okay.
That's a long time at 15
Can I get a
years
high
old.
five on both
That's like
sides?
2 years at 15 years old.
It is.
That's a long
it really
time.
is. It really is. It's like solid commitment. You
So
know, borderline
I'm
marriage.
downstairs and he's like playing Xbox, whatever, like in a party, and he's like, you know, like just start getting a little like, whatever, and
What is that? No.
you know, like little tushy, like I'm
Okay.
trying to fuck you, like I'm ready, like I'm
Okay.
ready, let's go. He's like, so should I go? He's like, should I go upstairs?
And the inner hoe was born.
So he goes, should I go upstairs and grab a condom? I'm like, yeah, I'm not fucking without a condom, like the fuck.
Right.
So he goes upstairs, grabs the condom, but mind you, he was in an Xbox game party, whatever, and he muted the mic. I did not know this. I didn't know this, so when he went upstairs to go grab it, I pressed the button to mute the mic. Bitch, I unmuted the mic, Marcella.
So everybody on his Facebook
Oh my
Live.
God.
They got a free show.
I'm literally charging subscriptions at this point, okay?
Yo.
Listen. I
before
unmuted the mic
OnlyFans.
and I didn't know. I did not know. So he goes upstairs, grabs it. We're doing our thing. Their friends are 5 people, by the way, in the party. And they're texting us about like, da-da-da, like, you know what he's doing right now, and this, that, and the other. They can hear everything. Like,
Did they still call you Mona Lisa?
I didn't talk to none of those. I don't talk to none of those
Mona
motherfuckers
Lisa,
anymore.
so
Ready?
she said.
So after we're done, he goes to unmute the mic, and he goes, Brie. I'm like, and it hit me. It fucking hit me. It
That's
fucking hit me.
so
It hit me. He
funny.
goes, you hit the unmute button, not the mute button. I already muted it. And I literally traumatized. My mom picks me up, okay, like a few hours later. And then she has the conversation. I'm like, how did you know?
Mothers know. It's the intuition.
Was it the smell? Do I smell
No,
like...
it's the intuition thing.
It's so weird.
My mom and my aunt went through,
intuition
like,
thing.
I had like a cubby, like in a mirror. So it was like a really big wooden mirror.
Yeah.
And they knew I was having sex. They went into my room and
The
they
one-
must
yeah,
have
I
been
remember that
sleeping
mirror.
through. and they lifted up my little box, and they pulled out all the condoms and then laid them all out. So first of all, I came home, I'm high as fuck.
Shitting myself.
I was high as fuck, and I walked in my room and I'm like, bitch, about to get a snack. Whoa. Whoa. I was like, oh my God. And I was like, well, you shouldn't have been looking through my shit, but you got the information that you needed. Am I fucking?
Yeah. Am I being safe?
Yeah.
Am I pregnant?
No. No. You know, like I mean, well, shit. Okay, well, now that the secret's out in the open,
I'm doing it every day.
Right. I was like, oh, right now. So let me ask you, how open were your parents?
Oh, so that's why you were been on birth control.
I was on.
No, so that wasn't the reason why.
Okay.
I had really bad issues with like endometriosis.
Yeah, that's
the
bad.
doctors thought that I had that. I got tested to see if like my uterus was like flipped upside down, like if things were backwards, because my period cramps were like so bad. I was like turning green, turning white, throwing up, passing out. That's what my periods were like. And so my mom had to come and like advocate for me. Bitch, I was in high school on like Vicodin and walking down the hallway like this. Because like my period cramps were so bad, and my mom's like, she's like taking so much Advil to try to combat these cramps, but she's like really getting sick. Like it's not an overly dramatic child. So they put me on like the depot shot and all that. I was on that for like 6 years, got off of that, and then I did the NuvaRing. I love that. But now I just got off of birth control like all together. So now like on my birthday,
all kind of orgasms.
Everybody's like, oh my God, like you're gonna be the next one pregnant. Give me a baby.
And then they're the ones that
I'm just waiting patiently over here.
No, her and like all my friends. So like we
Jesus.
played this card game on my birthday, right?
Okay,
And the card game is like you have to like ask questions and then like kind of find out like who in your crowd suits this best one. So one of the cards that I pulled was who's the next to be pregnant? And everybody was literally like, you. I was like, whoa. My aunt texted me this morning and she tells me that, she said, your husband's not far away. My sister tells me 2 days ago, she was like, I need you to wait at least 3 months before you get pregnant because we don't need any more goddamn Virgos in this family. And I like died laughing. What are you?
There was a kick. I felt
I was like,
What you trying to say?
No, we're not doing
You're
it.
glowing. No, I'm kidding. But
I just beat my
still
face.
Are, but yeah,
I beat my face. That's all. I just beat my face. But I don't know. Like I'm chilling on it. Like, and I get people who ask me all the time, like, are you single? Are you taken? Like, what's your story? Like, I mean, I don't think that you're married. And I'm like, no, I'm not married. I'm sort of not single, sort of not taken. Like, I'm just vibing right now. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just
pushing
like,
P.
I'm pushing P. I'm pushing P. Pushing P and applying pressure, baby. Remember I said it. Pushing P and applying pressure all day. That's what I'm doing. I had a dude in my inbox 3 hours ago. He was like, I don't know how anybody hasn't snatched you up. Valentine's Day would have been the perfect day. And I'm over here thinking to myself, well, I was laid up with a boyfriend and we're both absolutely comfortable with like no titles and just kind of like playing it and seeing like just where it goes and how it happens. And like I've been like open to dating, you know, in the past, but then, you know, like, as you know, like shit kind of got like a little different. So I was like, like, is it going to be worth it to go on a date? Like, let me just fall back and see how it goes. Like, you really got to say something to me to like really you know, pique my interest at this point.
Out of pocket.
I feel like
not out of pocket. No, because don't get out of pocket.
No.
Don't get out of pocket.
In a good way. Like, I'm talking about like people that like say things that no one else has ever
Not
said.
even that. You have to stimulate
my.
my mind at this point.
Real shit. I told the dude today. I was like, he was like, I'm different. I just be talking different and all that. And I be, you know, I know that I'm saying shit that niggas don't say. I was like, actually, and literally said this in verbatim. I was like, actually, you'd be surprised at how similar your shit sounds to everybody else's. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to know you, trying to take you out. Like, you got to be more creative than that with me, honey. Okay, like, stand in line. Take a dub.
Take a ticket.
Stand up. Like, you're either going to stand in line or you're going to step out and be different from everybody else. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just, my DMs, I pay them no mind. But they're funny as shit. Like,
we get a kick out of them. Like, we kind of use it for entertainment at this point.
Yeah.
Let's pull my right now.
Pull your DMs.
I don't have my phone, but you got your
trash.
But you got your phone.
I know, because Bree was like, send them to me. Send them to me.
I mean, I don't have DMs. It's more of like texts.
My shit's lit right now.
I feel like you should read something out of your DM.
You want me to?
We ain't gotta say names. We don't say names here.
Read something out
Read
of my
something
DMs.
out of the DM. No names.
Actually, I have a guy. Hold on. Or actually, should I just go on my OnlyFans?
Look, just got one. Ready? It
go to
seems
this.
like these days you be leaving me on red, and I don't understand that type of vibe.
What's your name? I don't even know your first last name or your mom.
I do know his first and last name, but you're getting
Do you know
left
his
on red
mom?
for a reason.
Do you know his mom?
I don't want. Nope.
Exactly.
Sure don't care about his mom. I don't want to say I don't care about his mom, but I'm like, I don't care about meeting your mom. Like, dude, I'm not trying to get to know you. I don't know. I have a bunch of shit from today.
There's a lot of stuff from today.
Yeah. There's a lot of shit from today.
Wow.
What does it say?
Wow.
Hold on.
No, you gotta just read the last message. Don't leave the people waiting.
We gotta say the name.
Okay.
What does it say?
He goes, hey. That's what I said it.
Basically.
So, like, can you fit all fingers? You fist, right? I don't judge. That's what I got. Okay. What
Like
else?
what?
Let's see.
Am I the only one that get penises in their DM? I feel like
I feel like I've made it abundantly clear. Do
Actually-
not send me
I
unsolicited
get like so
dick
many
pics. Do not
penises
do
in my
that.
inbox.
I do not like
I don't-
unsolicited dick pics. I don't like them.
That was Saturday.
Wait,
Is that a video?
Is that a video? Wait a
Yeah.
minute.
Press
Unmuted.
play.
Press play.
Press play.
Play that
Right
bitch.
now. I dare you. We're not
No.
dropping names. Go ahead.
We're not
press
dropping
play.
names. Just play it. He's making sounds. Oh, yo, I'm done. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'm
I
done.
think I have another one.
Wow. Wow. Okay, that's a lot worse than what I get. I thought mines were bad.
Yeah, I had one who did a disappear. His video literally like disappeared. Like he sent me a video and it
And
was
then
like
it
an
went
encrypted
away?
one. Yeah, it went away.
Oh, really?
But he was like he fully laid out on his couch and he literally like he had a tripod set up over there. Hit the play button at some point and was like literally like, yo, he beat off like in front of the camera until he came on his own stomach and then it ended and the whole shit disappeared. And I was like, but nigga, you should have moved faster than that because I definitely screenshot that shit while it was in motion.
Hold up.
Sent it to my
I
best
know
friend. I was
I
like,
have more.
bitch.
There's this like one guy. Okay, hold on. He sent me
Bree's
two-
DMs are lit.
Tell me
yo.
her shit ain't lit.
Her
That
shit
shit
is
was lit.
lit.
One guy spent $200 on me one night just to talk.
Wow.
Just to talk to me.
How did you play that? Did you just make it tell him if you
I
want
don't
to talk
do
to me, you're gonna
anything.
cash
I
out me?
just exist. I sit here and I'm like, oh, okay.
So wait, he just cash out you $200?
Just to talk?
And then this other
Listen,
guy.
I'll talk to any of you motherfuckers. You can
This
go ahead and
other
cash
guy-
at me. Cash app, hashtag Celago05.
If you look at my cash
CELAGO05. We can have a conversation. I'll
whole
be really nice to you
conversation.
too.
Let's
I'll
look
be
at my
nice to you.
cash app,
But if you
hold
want me
on.
to be mean to you, I could be mean to you too. I can talk
Some
all
dudes
this
like
shit.
that.
I'll tell you to get on your knees, get on all fours. I don't give a shit, honey. You tell me BDSM, I'm down for it all.
Alright.
Some
Okay?
dudes like that shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Don't
Yeah,
say
you pay
names.
me.
Okay, this
No.
guy, feet pictures in stocks.
that's easy.
Okay.
I got
50
pretty
bucks.
feet.
And then we have, that was for plan B.
Shit happens. It's fine. Whatever.
And then this other guy, $50 for a car wash. Okay.
Would you?
It was just texting. That's it.
That's it.
Just to talk to me for 20 minutes. 50 bucks. And then
I'm doing something wrong in life. You know what?
That's what I
You
feel
know
like
what?
I'm doing something wrong in
this
life.
other guy, another
Cash
$50.
The number's CELAGO05. You
I
want to
tell
pay for
them-
my time? I'm okay with that. I can talk to you.
It's
That's
just
fine.
the captions are funny. This guy sent me another $50 to talk to me for 20 minutes. For food.
Yeah.
I like that, how
food
they're
for
putting
thought.
it for food.
Food for thought.
For food.
Car wash.
Oh, let me tell you about this one guy. I scammed him. Sorry.
Oh my God. You should be really careful about what you say right now. You should be really careful about what you say. This shit is going out. Be careful.
Okay, I scammed him. So he was like, oh, he was like a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, okay. He was like, how much would you like, da 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 da. And I was like, oh, like, text me first, but you have to send me $50. So he texts me one text, and then I sent him my cash app. He's like, how do I know you're not gonna scam me? I was like, I promise I won't, like, whatever.
What did he want?
He just wanted to text.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go. Yeah, that's it. So he sends me $50, and then I cashed out the money right away. I went out to dinner with my boyfriend. Broke, by the way. Never again. Went out to dinner, blocked him. That was it. Scam. You know, and the guys are like, how do I know you're not gonna scam me? Da, 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 da.
Oh, so you didn't give him his conversation?
No. No. No.
Damn.
$50.
I feel like you just fucked up my whole vibe. Like I'm over here trying to first of all, I wouldn't do that.
What vibe?
Because I'm over here telling people like, go ahead and cash at me. I'll give you some conversation. I'll give you guys conversation. But
No, but he was too much. Too much.
She did say he was a little bit of a weirdo.
He was doing too much. So when you're doing too
and
much,
now he never trusts women ever again. It's like,
no, but you know what's crazy though? You know what's crazy though? I blocked him on one app, and then he hit me up again.
He created a whole new account just for you.
Yeah, hit me up again.
I'ma find this bitch one way or another.
It's crazy because that's why he's a weirdo. Even though I scammed you the first time, like you're coming back to get scammed twice. You know?
Yikes.
Come on.
It's part. I guess it's part. It's just part of the sex game. It's part of that sex game life. I get it. I get it. So let me ask you guys, because this is like one of my favorite subjects. What is your favorite sex toy?
The wand. Sorry.
The what wand?
The wand. The
Oh
classic
my
wand with
The
on the
big
end?
one.
Mm-hmm.
That one and discretion. Have you ever heard of this?
I never heard of discretion.
So I was in California, and my friend brought me to the sex store.
Of course, it's in Cal.
And when I tell you, the sex stores in California compared to the ones around here,
I've heard.
Nothing. The ones here, it's like, what's the word? It's honestly like, is it even a sex store?
Reserved.
Is it even a sex store? So I go to California, I walk in, and they have like a whole like upstairs room, like 50 Shades of Grey set up. I'm talking about like the, you know?
Yeah, no, I get what you mean.
Like,
Bondage. It's the
oh my
the
god!
wheel.
And they got the bed, the chains, everything hanging from the bed. They have like a whole leather section. They have everything in this store. I don't remember the name, but they have everything in this store. So I'm like over here, like I need a new one. You know, even though I have like 10, I need a new one. Like
Why
it's
not?
time. It's time. I like to whatever.
Collectibles.
So I found this one called Discretion, and it's called Discretion because like the charging box, you wouldn't know what it is.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you open it up, you put it in, close it, and nobody knows what it is unless they open the box.
You know, I've seen stuff like that. My sister-in-law, she lives in Las Vegas. I remember her showing me, it looked like a fucking lipstick.
Yeah.
I have that.
And you're like, you would think it's a lipstick, and it's really like a bullet or like, you know what I mean? And I guess that's like a normal thing. Or I've never seen one in the toy stores here. I've never came across one, but I thought it was pretty cool.
Have you ever?
I love this game.
Wait, can we like next time? Can we have the signs? Yes, no, like flip them.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We can do
Connor,
that, yeah.
just write them down real quick.
Yeah.
Have you ever used a vibrator while you're driving?
Yeah, I'd get in an accident.
No.
Yeah, no, I'd get in an accident.
No. No, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
I guess me and my friends are different. Okay, I'm gonna take a shot.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Cut it!
Take that.
Cut the camera!
So let me ask you an honest question. What's the most off-color place that you've ever masturbated?
What's the what?
Most off-color, like, weird place that you've ever masturbated?
I guess I'm not that excited. 'Cause
I
I'm
don't
over here like,
Only in your room? Only in your house?
No, I'm not. No.
TikTok, ladies.
I mean, man.
Where? Go
I
ahead.
gotta be vocal. I can't like just whisper in your ear and just have you
Yeah.
react, and that's it. It's bad.
No, tell me.
I feel like that's what keeps me
Tell
from
me.
doing it in random places.
Tell
like, 'cause
me.
I'm gonna be
Tell
loud.
me.
I don't want to
We
say it
wanna
on the
know.
mic. I don't want to say it on the mic. I don't want to
All
say
right,
it.
guys, tell me.
I don't want to even say it. Okay.
Oh, it's not bad.
Okay, but it's like, you know.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. No.
I'm fucking with the mics.
Sorry, Connor.
I think you broke mine.
No, I didn't. It's been broken.
Wasn't me.
Upgrade.
Limp.
Bree broke my. Okay,
Limp.
it's good. So for me, I was at a family resort in Orlando, Florida.
What do you mean?
Okay.
Like,
I'm not gonna name it.
well, just like a family, like.
I was in the parking garage. I was incredibly horny, and it just had to
That's what I
happen.
was saying. Okay.
Well, I mean,
happen.
that's not. I don't feel like that's too bad. You could
It
be.
is. It's a family fucking resort, bitch. There are killed.
I mean, did
children
you have
and-
tents in your car?
No.
There was like tents, yes, and I remember the parked like way far in the distance and was just
Good
like,
Park in the
enough.
corner.
I feel like that's good enough.
yeah, but it was bad.
Okay,
So taboo.
hold up.
So taboo.
Craziest place you've had sex. Let's go. You first.
What's define crazy?
Like just like the most out of pocket. Like
Hospital parking lot.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
You
And almost got caught by security.
You. I have two of those stories. Actually, I'll say two.
Yeah, we almost got caught by security. Yeah.
I get two.
I'm gonna stop for this one. Hold on.
This was not at my current job. This was several jobs ago. I was I was dating a supervisor from another department, and we had sex in a stairwell on the clock.
You know what? I think
On the clock.
You got
And-
paid.
Yeah. Is that prostitution?
That's why I asked.
And then, all right, and then another one.
It's funny that you said
I
job.
took a road trip with it was an ex-boyfriend. We were driving down to Maryland, and we made it a point to stop at every one of the major rest stops down the way, and we had sex
Why not?
in the parking lots of every one of the major, because I was like, we're not going to test the bathroom waters, like we're not doing that.
Oh, I
but
love-
we had rest stops, dude. That's, to me, that's you're going way too much. Like that's too much at rest stops, bathrooms. But
That's
yeah, rest
gross.
stop
Okay,
bathrooms.
okay,
Yeah, on
okay,
I-95, like that's a little bit much. But like in the
You know how we
parking
do it, how we
lots,
go
like
At my last job, but I didn't
Yeah.
work there at the time. It was at Bacchus, but I didn't work there at the
why
time.
would you say the name?
Fuck it. I mean, I didn't work there at the time. Like, this was like fucking 15.
Do that.
What am I, 35? This is like 15 years ago, bro.
This bitch is name dropping and giving secrets the whole goddamn episode. Stop it.
It was before I worked there. So
I can't with
It doesn't
you, yo.
count.
Bree's like, I know,
It doesn't count. It was way before, years
Okay,
before
I
worked
have two.
there.
I have two. Hold on, I have two. How are we on time?
I don't know. Connor, how are we on time?
Probably another 15, 20.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so hold on really quick then. Can we just edit this one little part out right here? Because my sex toy fell on the floor behind me, and I really don't want to have my ass up in the
Well,
air.
if you're gonna go do that, I'm gonna
No.
You gotta go to the bathroom again?
No, Bree. I'm just
Oh my
literally
God.
reaching behind here. You'll be able to pee in a minute.
Jeez, I thought I had a bad
I'm gonna hit
bladder.
my fucking stick if I can't go to the bathroom.
You got me beat.
Marcy,
Huh?
if your thing's acting a little weird, you can always tighten that knob at the end there, too.
That's probably loosened up.
Yeah. Just tighten that knob.
No, it's because Bree touched it.
I didn't touch shit.
Yeah, I think you need to tighten it up,
Okay,
bro.
let me know. Cause I got two.
Shit.
I got
Put
two.
my leg back. Okay. All right, hold
I'm
on.
fucking shedding like a dog.
Okay, we ready? You hear me? We're good?
Okay, so two. I have two. First one. I still think about this to this day because it was like the hottest. It was the hottest moment of my entire life. Now,
Okay.
if I could go back in time, I would go for longer. But the bar bathroom, that shit.
Erotic?
Don't think about how many people been there. I don't care. The bar bathroom in the moment, because like anyone could be like.
It's kind of that extra adrenaline.
The
It's
rush.
adrenaline
the
rush of getting
adrenaline rush
hot.
for me. It's
Yeah.
the adrenaline
It's the
rush for me
adrenaline rush.
every
Yeah.
single time. I don't know why, and I know you can like totally get in trouble for it, but like honestly, I'll take that fucking risk for the next 60 years. So
That's dope. You ever see Bree out and she disappears, you know where she's at.
you
It's
know
fine.
where I'm at. If I
She's in the
disappear and I don't tell you where I'm going, I will be back in 15 minutes. Okay, that's all. So, the next one, I was 16.
Uh-huh.
I was 16 years old, and me and my ex broke up, but we were still seeing each other low key, and my parents fucking did not like him. So we go to the movie theater parking lot, and we start like going crazy in the back seat. Like I'm on top, doing my thing, even though it was like.
Oh,
Like,
shade.
there can be a whole
Shade.
series on parking lots.
Shade.
So I'm doing my thing, whatever. No clothes, just vibes, and cop pulls up.
Oh, damn.
Oh, shit.
Cop pulls up behind the car, and flashes his lights. You know, like I know what you're fucking doing. I'm giving you a warning. I'm not giving you no shit about it, but fucking go home.
Get out. Yeah.
Shout out to him. I don't know who you are. Shout out to him, okay? Yeah, I was literally, picture me like 16. Okay, don't picture me 16. Picture me naked, crawling in the front
Trying
seat.
to fucking get it together. Like, oh my God. Oh my
And he
God.
had dark ass tits, but I'm like crawling in the front seat, ass out, tits out, everything's out, everything. And I literally crawled in the front seat. I'm like in a little ball fetus position, putting my clothes back on.
I'm gonna keep it super funky with you. Recently, I got like thrown into a fetal position. I didn't get thrown in. I literally crawled into a fetal position. Have you ever gotten fucked so good that you literally like run to the other side? I literally crawled to the other side of the bed and curled up into what's it called? What's that position?
The kid position.
Child's pose. I
Yes,
did. I literally
pose.
crawled into child's pose and just laid there for a second. And
you
I had a
have to take
pillow
in
like
what
this and I was just
happened.
holding it in and he's like, yo,
it
you
was
good?
like,
And
is
I was
that-
like, shh.
yeah, shut the fuck up.
I
me
didn't
my
say shut the
moment.
fuck up, but I was just like, shh.
Give me my moment.
You just gotta let me recoup myself while my vagina sits here going.
I want to
My
go.
legs are still shaking. Shit.
You want to go round 2? Give me 5.
That's all I asked for. That's all I asked for. So it's really interesting. So, like all of that happened because we used this awesome toy that I had found called Anal Fantasy.
I have to try
So the really cool thing about this is that it's 2 parts actually. So you have this outer sheath right here, and then you have this little insert. The insert is actually what vibrates. And so we actually took that insert out, and like while we were like in the middle of penetration, he like pulls it out and he stuck it like right on the clitoris, and I was like, holy So when I tell you, like, it was literally, I'm sure you guys have had those moments where you're like, I can't stop coming.
Yeah.
Where's the price tag?
The price on this, I think I paid like $40 for this.
Sounds worth more than
Olive Garden money. I can make that tomorrow.
I think I paid like $40 for this, but it was super awesome because I'm like, well, it's not just for like anal play though. Like you can take it out, like you can use it on like clitoral stimulation. You can do all of that. So this is pretty cool.
Real quick.
This was pretty cool. So this is called Anal Fantasy. And where did I get this? I got this one at a sex store in Orange, Connecticut. Yeah, I got this in Orange, Connecticut, and I was just kind of browsing, and I was like, "Oh, that looks cool."
It does look cool.
But even like for anal play, like I like to tell everybody, make sure that you use lube. So if this is something that you, kind of want to bring into the bedroom for, couples, especially who are like okay with anal sex.
You can't just stick it in and that's it. Like,
No,
you have to work.
no, and I don't recommend that at all for anybody.
You have to work your way
use
to it.
lubrication. Like you will traumatize people and cause like a lot of damage if you don't. And the same thing goes for anal toys. You want to make sure that you use lubrication. I recommend water-based.
Always water-based.
I've used an oil-based. I didn't like it at all. That was not my thing. Water-based are great, and a lot of them are not sticky anymore. I feel like back in the day, like they were kind of sticky.
Yeah.
A lot of them are not super sticky and tacky, but you always want to make sure that you use some kind of a lubricant with this,
Stay
whether
away from
you're
the
just
flavor
using it
ones,
in
too.
because a lot of them are filled with sugar,
Yeah.
But you want to make sure that when you use these, that you're using lubrication, whether it's anally or even vaginally. You don't just throw a little bit of lube on it and it slips and slides. For me, I know I came a lot with this one, and it wasn't my purple one that I had that day. What's it called? The opening act. It wasn't opening act. I don't think anything will ever come close to that.
I
but
still
this is
haven't
a
even
really,
gone
really
through
good
all
one.
the stages with that one yet. I really haven't.
Shit is intense.
It's 30.
But this is Anal Fantasy. So it's the pull plug vibe is what it's called on the back. And it is made of silicone and it is waterproof. So I highly encourage anybody who's out there who wants to be a little bit more adventurous with their partners. I'll give this one on like a scale of 1 to 10. I'd give this one like a 6.5, 7. Like it definitely did the job, and it was multifaceted. So there is the Anal Fantasy. Feel free to DM me if you want products similar to this. I sell sex toys now. So anything that you guys want information on, it's like pureromance.com/ Marcella Lee. I'll drop that down in the comments for you guys as well, so you know where to go. Any questions that you have about any of these products, let me know. I'm not your average. I'm not hunting people down. I'm definitely not trying to solicit people to do parties and all that jazz. If you guys wanted the inside scoop on different sex toys, just as far as like what I've tried, what I've used, and what I feel like would work really, really well with a lot of different couples, just drop me a question. Just say like, hey, Mars, this is kind of what we're looking for. This is our level of experience. And I have no problem at all just giving people like, a couple of different ideas. And there's so many different price ranges there that you can choose from. So just a little tidbit of information for you guys. But this is my sex toy of the episode. It's anal fantasy.
Since we're on the topic.
What?
So I used, okay. When I was like 15 to 19, I was dating this guy for like 5 years. Mm-hmm. I used to do anal all the time. It was great, whatever. He was white, keep in mind, not that big, whatever. It was like, shade, I know, whatever. Shade. But then after we broke up, I don't remember the last time I had sex with a white man, but I'm scared. Okay? After seeing like what people have to offer, I don't think I could ever do anal like literally again. Because like there has been a few.
I think size comes into matter.
It definitely does.
Yeah.
If you're like super jumbotron.
There was one guy that like we didn't even do anal or whatever. We just strictly just had sex. And when I tell you, this was college, first year of college, best experience of my entire life. Still talk to each other, whatever. That man.
This is the one you were talking about earlier.
No, that's a different. That man. I didn't go to class that whole day, okay? That man, like, you ever heard those jokes like, oh, that man put me in a wheelchair? That bitch put me in bed for a whole day.
I've had vaginal lacerations from sex.
Like
I've had lacerations from sex. Like,
I've
legit had to go to a doctor because of really rough sex, and I had to put like clear lidocaine cream because it was just that intense. You remember in Baby Boy when he picks up the mom and he's literally like bouncing her all around the bedroom? I got the shit like all around my living room, and I ended up with tears. It was on my birthday that year, so I was like, oh, well, thank you, happy birthday to me.
It's fun at the time. He was so sweet, too.
It's always fun at the time.
We didn't, like, smoke or whatever, like, that night, because, like, and we were, like, went to bed, but, like, in the morning, he was like, oh, my God, like, I'm sorry, like, we didn't smoke, here's a blunt, like, take it with you, and then he smoked me up while I was there, and he was like, are you hungry? Here's a napkin, like, a little towel, like, it was a wet towel, by the way, like, a warm, like, wet towel, like,
You wake up the next day with a bruise here.
I love that man.
My hip is bruised right now, and I still don't know why.
Like, where'd this come from?
Let's not lie to ourselves.
No.
Go on.
I'm okay. It was probably from rough sex. It's fine. It's fine. It was great. So I'm gonna do a really quick shout out to the both of you guys for coming on tonight and just giving our viewers like all the tea, the heat, and all of that jazz. I absolutely loved having you guys here. But I want to see some of your smoke, yo. Like, you gonna give the people some smoke and see what they got? Yeah.
I'm nervous. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you just sit tight for me, and yeah, let's go. So this is some of the work by my wonderful, beautiful Brie, and she's got a dope collection here. So we're just gonna show you guys like some of the things that go on when you're talking about somebody who is a creative and is really a visionary, and how they elevate that. So for me, I've always felt like, anybody can pick up a camera and say, I'm a photographer. But when you elevate to the next level of the craft, you are a visionary and you are a creative. So Brie, tell us something about this, because this was you, right?
Yes.
Okay, so who's your model?
So this is Joe Lopez. So he was planning a birthday shoot for himself, and he was telling me about it and talking to me about it, and he was like, I texted him and I was like, are you shooting it yourself? Do you have another photographer? And he was like, oh, I'm doing self-portraits. And I'm like, no. Like, I said, listen, I have another light. Like, he sent me the photos of his vision and this, that, and the other. And he wanted to go for more of, like, a Prince vibe. And I was like, listen, like, I'm free today. I don't have to work. I'll bring my other light. We can, like, fuck around with the lighting for a few hours, shoot. I'll give you all the raw photos. And that's how this picture
This is dope.
Yes.
And it's such, and it really is like, so you
It
gave
looks
the
like
Prince
it's like-
vibe,
yeah.
but you definitely like allowed him to be himself. I feel like it's very individual, but still like that really like, 7. So there's a song by
Yes.
Prince called 7.
Mm-hmm.
This gives me like such a 7
Because this
vibe.
looks like,
I love this.
to me, with like the hand up here, we have the microphone, like the dramatic shot. It's giving like this is like a stage shot to me.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
definitely.
And if you saw our setup, you'd be like, "Yo, what the fuck?" You know? We had like a little stage, tiny, and like a corner. We used a corner of a room. We had an above light right here, one light here. We took my reflector, or his reflector, we put at the bottom, so we aimed the light this way to give the light just to hit here.
Oh, I
so
love that.
everything else was dark. This was hitting
So
because
fire.
the light up here, and then from the reflector, this hit here, and the shit was just like, I didn't even have to do anything to this picture. It was
It's
just
so fire.
Ah!
So this is actually for sale.
Yes.
So what's the price tag on this?
This is for sale. It is $400.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. And so, okay, so I'm gonna move on to the next one.
Okay.
So hold on, we have another one. So that one's 400. And what do
Yes.
you call this one?
Push and prints.
I love that.
Push and
I
prints.
love that.
Okay. I don't want to say this one for last. Can I say that one for last?
You can save it for
Okay,
last.
I'll
You can save it for last. We'll do this
Okay.
one.
So
I'll
there's,
talk
I know
about
you
this
have like, you're so proud of this one.
I
in
love this
particular
one
that you
so
have.
much. I do.
I know you're super proud of this. So
Yes.
I love the first of all, I love like the color and the vibrancy of this. It's super sexy, and like she's hiding all her lady bits. It almost gives off like a tropical Eve kind of
You
thing
took
to me.
the words out
It's
of
like
my
Eve,
mouth.
but tropical. So tell us what happened here. What's
So-
up? What was your vision?
This is one of my friends. I've worked with her before. So she was one of the first models I ever shot with my camera when I
Okay.
like really like started to go into it. And I hit her up and I was like, hey, like I have a concept, whatever. And I was like, do you have an old bathing suit? And she was like, yeah. And so I went over there, picked up the bathing suit, and went to Michael's. I bought a whole bunch of flowers. I put leaves on the other side. You can't see it on this photo, but I put leaves on the other side. So I wanted to give like an implied nudity look without the model being nude. And I call this one Bloom. I love this one. So it's like kind of someone like blooming into the person they are.
Yeah,
You know?
this like screams like femininity. I love this photograph. I love this one. And so are you selling this one as well?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
selling this one. This one's $200.
Okay.
I love this one a lot.
I do. I
This
think
is
I
why-
love the colors and how everything
This
picked
is one
up
of
and this
my
is beautiful.
first like creative concepts that I did by myself. Like
It's a
I had
vibe.
the vision, I had the idea. I sat there with a fucking hot glue gun for like 2 fucking hours. 2 hours.
It's a vibe though. This one's dope.
I love that.
All right, so
love this
200
one.
for Bloom.
200 for Bloom.
Okay.
And then
where are they
and
finding
then-
you?
This is
can
the
we get a
grand
drum?
finale.
Can we get a Yeah.
You guys are so extra.
I kind of feel like I might buy that one. I really like it.
Sorry if you have
I
headphones.
screamed when I saw this because I was like,
I love it.
my God.
I love it.
So like you talk about like visionary, like obviously it's me. Great. This picture is so fire. So I remember this day, like it was a hot summer day, and I remember I was drinking Trulies that day.
So was I.
And we were like so industrial.
High five.
We were like in the industrial like section of Norwich, and we were over by these like gigantic 7-foot tires, and we just
But I
went
said,
into the back alley.
fuck the tires, because everybody else was shooting at the
Yeah.
tires, and I was like, I don't want to
She's
shoot
like,
at
no,
the
we're gonna go
tires."
in the back. So like we rounded this back alley and we
different.
come, and I'm in an outfit. Shout out to Jen Hall, formerly of Vintage and Vibe. She definitely outfitted me that day, and it was a whole vibe. I had like lacy bra kind of corset thing with this really super flowy skirt, but this image, like, oh my God.
I love it.
Oh my God. So what were you thinking when you were shooting this, Brie?
I was going for sexy, but so like seductive, sexy, but like a little bit of mystery. So like you don't really know what's going on down here. You see a little bit of up here. Is this your hand? Is this someone else's? We don't know. You know, I'm going
Yeah.
for more of like seductive, sexy, in the moment, like you're feeling yourself, and this is like if I were to like, for example, if I were to have a picture that just represented you, this is the one. You know? This is the one. I love this one.
It's giving me Take Me Now vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Me now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take me now.
Yeah.
And so you're selling this one as well.
Yes.
All right. And how much are you charging for this one?
400. Because you're worth... I mean, in my opinion, this bitch is worth millions. But, like, I'll give y'all a discount. We're going to go with 400. This one's called Take Me Away.
I love it.
Take Me Away.
I love it.
I love this. I love this picture. Like, I think this is probably my favorite picture anybody's ever taken of me. And I appreciate you because I was like, I don't know what her vision is, but I'm just going to go with it. And I know Bree's going to just do what she does. And you did what you do. You did what you do.
You did what you do.
Ow.
Ow.
She knows how to complete an assignment.
So any of these photographs that you guys see, they can be purchased. Where can they find you to purchase these?
So I have a website, www.bmcapturesconnections.com. My Facebook is the same thing, and my Instagram is BRRIANNA_MARIEE. So that has more of like behind the scenes, little bit of reels, you know.
She's the cutest thing ever, though, guys. Like
she is.
She's very, very.
I do a little bit of everything.
And lives by the moment, like, and I love you
everything.
for that. You're such a kindred spirit to me, and I appreciate you like capturing this because I definitely feel like this is like definitely essence of me, and it speaks even to my soul, like just that peaceful, intimate. Who's touching me? I know who's touching me. And
It's an in the moment photo.
But it's a very in the moment photo. And thank you for capturing this. Brie.
I love the way the sun hits like halfway and then it's dark.
Yeah.
You know, it's
You
like
did
two
your damn
vibes.
thing with this
Two
one, sis.
vibes. Natural light, by the way. I'm a natural light photographer.
Yes.
Love it.
Natural light photographer.
This was dope. So thank you so much for that, Leisha. Where can they find you on social media, boo?
Y'all already know. Leisha, LICIA, Marie, MARIE.
Is that
Wait.
on Facebook?
That's
Instagram,
on
or you wanna tell
Facebook.
us?
Hold on. You
Okay.
have the same middle name?
Okay.
Yes, we do.
Oh shit.
Oh Lord.
My
Oh,
Instagram,
Lord.
is Felie Marie, FELIMARIE_86.
Okay. And if you guys are not already, I need you to like, share, comment on Unsexed on Facebook. It is also Unsexed on YouTube and Unsexed_the show on Instagram. And thank you guys so much for tuning in again.
Real quick, before you end.
I'm ending my fucking intro.
No. See this chain right here? I want one of these.
Bree, did you really have to end? Did you really have to do that in the middle of my ending? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Unsexed. Keep it classy, sassy, and a little smart-assy.
Smart-assy.
We'll see you guys soon.